Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of love and relationships. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is number 34. A leg up. So this card is all about that you don't have to do it all alone. This is all about receiving help, allowing support, and building a connection based on mutual care. In relationship, it signals that it's time to lean on someone or let them lean on you. So if you're in a relationship, this card encourages interdependence over independence. Because, heavy relationships are built on reciprocity and emotional support as well. So you and your partner may need a helping hand, whether it's to heal past wounds, get through a tough time, or move forward together. It can also signal that your partner is here for you, or it's safe to let yourself be vulnerable and accept love. And also, it's maybe time for you to ask for help. And if you're single, you might soon meet someone who offers support for you. And it might have a nurturing presence, this person. Again, be open to help from friends and or from the universe in terms of finding love. Someone wants to introduce you to someone special. Again, you might get some kind of a help. And letting go of the belief that you have to do everything on your own, because new doors can open for you if you're accepting help. Now, let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, which is a card of early successes, when you're seeing that your plan is working. So what does this mean from a relationship perspective? If you're single, this card is actually meaning that you are enjoying your freedom. You're enjoying the adventures you have, and you're not necessarily looking to settle down. If you are in an existing relationship, the card's message is that the relationship is working. You've been kind of going through the initial hurdles, and you're actually thinking about the future. You're thinking ahead. What is the next step in your relationship? Some of you might be thinking about going steady, getting engaged, getting married, or moving in with each other. But also with the Three of Wands, there's always some kind of an international perspective to it. Some of you might be in a relationship with somebody who is far from you. The first card of your reading is the Devil, which is a Capricorn card. So from that perspective, it might be just simply indicating that you're going to be able to handle everything that comes your way this month because you have the energy. Now, generally, the Devil is talking about some kind of an imbalance that you might have in your life. So, for example, if you're single, you might be just having physical relationships, one-night stands, without the emotional satisfaction. And, definitely that comes out from that Three of Wands energy, which is all about enjoying the freedom, enjoying the adventures. If you are in an existing relationship, this card might be talking about dependencies. Some of you might be just generally seeing that you don't see the way out of a situation. Some of you are kind of very dependent on something or somebody. But also, the card can also talk about dependencies from the point of view of some of you might be in a relationship where you might need help, or some of you might be dealing with addiction problems or dealing with a person who has addiction problems. And what's really important for you to acknowledge there that you don't need to do it all alone. There are people there for you to help. But also, with the Devil has always something that keeps us luring us back. And it is really here for us to kind of remind us that the decision is ours, how long we are staying in that. The next card in your reading is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, it's a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This queen has went through a lot in her life. A lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, a lot of disappointments. But all of those made her stronger. So I think whatever you've been going through, because the devil can mean a difficult situation, or it can be repetitive negative cycles. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who's been through something like that. But all of those negative cycles, all of those disappointments made her stronger. And because of that, she is somebody who is very hard to mislead, because she sees clearly. She is the Queen of Clarity. So I think clarity might be definitely coming to you, your way, especially you can kind of see how all those two cards, the Queen of Swords, she's rising from the clouds, and then you also have that Three of Wands, who is kind of looking at the horizon and seeing things clearly. There is no clouds there at all. Now you also have here the Eight of Swords, which is very similar to the devil energy from the point of view that some of you might be just simply seeing your situation, that you don't have a way out of it. And you're kind of overthinking things, and you're not seeing the way out of it. But this card is also telling us that all of those things are more in your head. Some of you might be seeing the situation not clearly because you're overthinking something. So I think very important to kind of have better communication or accepting some kind of a help that's going to help you to see things clearly and plan for the future. The next card of your reading is the Ace of Cups, which is actually beautiful. Because the Ace of Cups brings some kind of a new beginning into our life, a new happy beginning. And you're so happy that you're overflowing with emotions, and you are just you're just enjoying life to the fullest. This can be a new relationship, finding happiness in an existing relationship again. But also, some of you might be expecting a child as well when this card comes up. The next card of your reading is the King of Cups. It's another court card, so it can be person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This king is very stable. This king is somebody who is cool, calm, and collected, even in the middle of the biggest chaos of his life. You can kind of see those big waves in the middle of the ocean, and he is just standing there like rock solid. So this can be indicating that some of you are very stable in the middle of the biggest chaos as well. It can be also that there might be somebody in your life who is very stable, because this person, the King of Cups, he has lots of feelings. He's ready to give love. He is driven by his feelings and emotions, but not letting those to control him, because he's also using logic. And usually with this, because of this balance, he is very diplomatic. So there might be some diplomatic approach here that might be very important, which is very interesting for me to see, because you have here a very different approach from the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who tells things as they are, even if they might hurt. And then you kind of have here this King of Cups, who is very thoughtful, who is very balanced in terms of the way he approaches things as well. Again, it might be two people, a relationship between two people, or people that might be surrounding you as well, or you're just kind of trying to balance how it is better to handle a situation, if you tell things as they are, or if you're kind of a little bit more diplomatic. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you. And you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, It is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. I read every comment. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and put in some positive affirmations. For example, I allow love and support into my life. I am worthy of care, help, and mutual connection. And also put in, I'm open for new love and new happiness. So the next card of your reading is the King of Wands. So it is also a court card. So this king is all about adventures. He's very charismatic. He's the sexy king. He is somebody who is very warm, full of passion, and likes new things, adventures. But he is somebody who gets scared if somebody wants to kind of tie him down. So very interesting to kind of see this recurring theme of somebody who is single, who's really enjoying the freedom, the adventures. Like there's a lot of it here. But also it might be that, people that might be surrounding you with these energies. Like you kind of have this Queen of Swords, you have the King of Cups, and the King of Wands as well. The next card in your reading is, hello, it's another king, the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a card, okay, it's a court card, so I'm not going to repeat what a court card is because you have quite a few court cards. This king is very similar to the Queen of Swords because he is wise, he is very, very logical, very factual, and all he cares about the truth and nothing but the truth. So the truth might be come out, or seeing things clearly. It's a very, very important topic of that central row of clarity, the truth coming out. But also you have here, okay, that's not a king, just wanted to check. You have here a lot of court cards, which might be an indication of a lot of people influencing your life, your family life, your relationships that are very influential. Like you have these 3 very different kings, and then you have that queen. Now again, this can be also a very strong connection between 2 people because you have here this King and Queen of Swords, which they can be good for each other to a certain degree because they are very much seeing the world the same way, logical, and they say as things are. But the issue with them that they might be cutthroat with each other as well. So if they get into a fight, then you don't want to be around them. Now the next card is the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands brings some kind of a new excitement into your life. Again, it's a very adventureful card. Again, especially when you kind of look at this angle, you have somebody who's full of adventures, maybe overdoing this adventure thing as well. And then even this angle, you kind of have this adventure. So somebody is really adventurous this time. But again, the Page of Wands can indicate children as well, maybe younger people, but can indicate some kind of an exciting journey as well. Now at the bottom of the deck, hello, you have another court card, the Queen of Cups, which is the divine counterpart of the King of Cups. So very interesting that you have these 2 powerful couple, both the King of and Queen of Swords and the Queen and the King of Cups as well. Again, you have here 2 powerful couple. Now I don't know how that reflects in your life, but these are there's definitely a strong connection between people, right? Because when you look at the 2 the Cups couple, these are people that are like all about feelings, emotions, full of love, a lot of love. But then you also have this super logical, like very factual couple. Again, maybe you guys are kind of trying to balance that, or maybe there's just kind of something is getting out of balance, just kind of thinking about the devil when something is kind of talking about that something is out of balance. Maybe sometimes you go into too much into the lovey-dovey, and then you go into too much into the very factual, very logic, cutthroat kind of approach. Yeah. Now let's see what do we have from the Love Oracle. So we have here the Collapse, which kind of like a very much Tower energy from this deck. But what's really interesting for me here is not necessarily the Tower component of it. For me, it is all about how somebody is supporting the other one, how somebody is holding up the other one on this card, which is very much in conjunction with the leg up card, where somebody is helping you. So I think this help theme is very important, because you have here a lot of influential people, a lot of people that can help you, right? Like all of these kings and queens are people that are ready to help, especially these two, the King and the Queen of Cups. They are full of, they're like full of love, and they just love to help people. So I think the biggest message for you is that don't be afraid to ask for any kind of help this period of time. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again